Hello, welcome back to another video. I'm Cheryl here at the Made on Sunday studio, and if you've landed on this video, you are probably wondering what it takes to create a Skillshare class or any kind of digital class for that matter, from just an idea to a full-blown digital class. Right now, I am currently working on my latest Skillshare class, Flodesk Made, Design and Launch Your Email Marketing System. And I'm gonna tell you more about it later in this video, but right now I'm gonna be showing you all of the tools, software, and equipment that I use to plan, film, and edit all of my classes as easy and as minimalistic as possible. So hopefully if you are interested in creating your own Skillshare class or any kind of digital course, then this will give you some idea on how to get started. Okay, first off, planning. I mainly use one software to plan basically everything in my business, and if you know me, you know it's Notion. So I've created a template for myself because I've been creating so many courses now. I use one template to kind of build out everything and plan everything specifically for my courses. So all the way from like brainstorming the class to actually like setting up the lessons and writing out like the outlines of the lessons and then planning out the script. Like I write all of the script within that template. But basically all of the planning is done within Notion, and then it's just all easy access. If you are interested in that template that I'm talking about, I actually created a Skillshare class that is all about creating a Notion template for course creators. So it's called Course Creation HQ Notion for Course Creators. I will leave the link of that Skillshare class in the description below. And if you are a course creator and need to like learn how to use Notion and also set up your own Notion space or planning template on Notion for course creation, then that class is for you. I do provide like my whole template, but you can use that template, and in that class I will teach you how to customize it and personalize it for your class. Go check out that link in the description below. Okay, next up is filming. So the camera that I use to film all of my classes is the Sony ZV-E10, which is the current camera that is like filming this footage right now. I also pair that with the Sigma 16 millimeter lens. I'm clearly not a big camera person, but it's really easy to use. Honestly, I just use it on auto. Pop the lens on, put it on auto, and then I just film, and then it makes footage like this, and it looks really, really great. If the camera is out of your budget, I also honestly for the first few years just filmed it with my iPhone. I put it on 4K footage, and then it's better to film, they say, with the back camera, which you just like film it like this on a tripod, something like this, or honestly I just film it with the front camera. It's really good quality already, and so it's a really great starting point. And honestly, I still use my iPhone to film extra footage. So if I want to film my camera, which I'll show you actually right now, I'll just film it and pop it in. This is my setup right here. I have my my script, and then this is the camera that I'm shooting with right now, which I'll pop in. You can see the ZV-E10 right there on a tripod. And so yeah, that is kind of my camera setup. In terms of mics, I do recommend getting a mic. Actually, I think the mic quality is probably more important than the actual camera footage quality. The mics that I use are these Rode wireless Go mics. I got the one that has the 2-pack, but you definitely don't need the 2-pack. Like I film a vlog with my husband sometimes, and we use both mics, so you can probably just get the one with the one mic. But basically they are cordless mics, so you can just literally hold it or clip it onto your clothes, or you can get these like lavaliers that go with it. This is also the Rode lavalier by Rode, and basically you just plug this into this right here, and then you can clip this onto your pants down there and then have this kind of looped up into your shirt, so then you're like hands-free for the video. This is definitely not necessary. You can also, let's say, clip this onto like a little tripod like that and just have this sit in front of you, and honestly you can use that like this as a mic as well, and then you'll also be hands-free. So lots of different options there, but that's kind of like my camera and mic setup right now, which makes it very, very easy for me. The other thing is you will need some tripods. So I have this little handheld tripod. It's a Manfrotto that I like to use for clipping on my phone. If I want to grab some phone footage, then I just kind of have it in front of me on my desk. Or I use also any like larger tripod that I use for my camera. So just go on Amazon, just look for any tripod. Honestly, they all work the same. In my opinion, it doesn't really matter. Just go for the cheapest one. It's just important that it's sturdy. That's the only thing, because your camera is very expensive. So you definitely want to get something that's very sturdy and it can like raise very high ups and be able to adjust to your filming setup and situation. And then that's pretty much it for my filming. That's really all I use. One other thing I wanted to talk about is lighting and also your teleprompter. I do have a light that I use sometimes in the winter time when it's really dark, but I personally love natural light. In my room, I have this huge window right here, and it's enough light for my footage, and I prefer natural lighting. Sometimes I will use, like if it's really dark, I will use like one of these big lights that you can find on Amazon as well, and I put it on this side so it creates less of a shadow. But I don't always use that, and I really do think it's optional. It's not something you need at the very beginning. And the other thing is a teleprompter. So once upon a time, I did use a teleprompter for like 1 or 2 videos, because a lot of time I am speaking to the camera like this. It is very helpful to just read off of your script straight on your camera. But I actually find that I was a little bit more robotic when I use my teleprompter. So I actually prefer to just have my laptop and my script in front of my face, and then I'll just look down, read it really quickly, memorize it, say it in front of the camera, and then I think it's a little bit more natural, and then I'll just edit off those scenes where I look down, and that's kind of how I film. Okay, finally we have editing, which is usually kind of the last step of creating my actual class. So with editing, I primarily use Adobe Premiere Pro for my editing. I actually learned to edit on Premiere Pro through Skillshare. So I'm gonna link the class that I use. There's some amazing video editing classes on Skillshare. If you're interested in learning a new platform like Adobe Premiere Pro, then you can learn it on Skillshare. I'll include that link down below. It is complicated though, I must say, Premiere Pro. If you're editing for the first time, it's difficult. But what you can use is actually Canva video editing. So if you're already using Canva for your business, did you know you can edit videos on Canva? It's like really easy to do it on there. You can't do all the bells and whistles that you can do on more professional softwares like Adobe Premiere, but if you're just doing really simple talking to the camera footage, you just need to edit some things out and then swap it with some B-rolls, then you can definitely do that on Canva. In fact, I actually teach another class on Skillshare called Romanticize Your Business Video Content Creation with Canva. Again, I'm going to add the links below. And in that class, I actually teach you how to edit video content on Canva. It's really easy and really fun to do. And if you are already familiar with the Canva platform, then perfect. It's going to be so easy for you to do that for free. So yeah, go check out that class. The next thing is in editing, I sometimes do like special effects or like illustrations or animated text. And so I actually do that on my iPad. So I have a very simple, I don't know, one of the cheapest iPads out there. This is probably 5 years old. I don't know, maybe more actually. And I have an Apple Pencil, and I actually use Procreate. It's very inexpensive to get Procreate, just a one-time price. And then I learned how to make GIFs and illustrations actually on Skillshare again. I've learned pretty much how to do everything regarding course creation on Skillshare. And yeah, I just make little illustrations, little GIFs, animated GIFs that I add to create more excitement and eye-catching little patterns and stuff on Procreate to add to my classes during the editing. And then when you're editing video, one of the most important things too is music. And I use 2 different platforms for stock music, royalty-free music. The one that I've been using for a very long time is Epidemic Sound, but I also use Artlist. So if you would like to check out those stock music or royalty-free music platforms, again, I will link it in the description below. Everything I talked about in this video, I will include it in the description below where I can. And that is all the tools and equipment I am currently using to build out my latest Skillshare class, Flodesk made Design and Launch Your Email Marketing System. It is a class for creatives and business owners to finally build a beautiful, branded, and effective email marketing system for their business. Email marketing can sometimes feel so complicated, technical, and logistical for no reason at all, especially if you are using the wrong platform for your creative style. So in this class, I will be walking you through using Flodesk, one of my all-time favorite email marketing platforms that I've been using for many, many years now and trust for my business. I will show you how to build an effective and beautiful email marketing system that will help you attract followers into your email list, how to create that opt-in form, how to create that lead magnet to really invite people into your space, to grow your list, and finally be able to showcase your offerings to an audience that is truly interested in the work that you do. If this piques your interest, then follow my waitlist for the class in the description below. Once you join the waitlist, you are automatically opted into my Skillshare giveaway. The winner will be getting 12 months of Skillshare for free added onto their account to take my class, all my other classes, and thousands of other creative classes on the platform. Oh, hello. I am actually Cheryl's agent, and Cheryl forgot to mention that we have brought on Skillshare as the official partner for this video, and they would like to give the first 500 members their first month of Skillshare for free. So if you'd like to redeem, you can head to the link in the description below, or you can scan this QR code and redeem it. That's it. Bye. I'll see you in class. Bye.